What is up, y'all? How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good today in Satisfactory and show you guys what to do when you have too much compacted coal. Now, too much compacted coal can come from a couple of different things. The main thing being is making rocket fuel. Because you need compacted coal to make turbo fuel. We'll show you my little system I got over here. As inefficient it may be, I think it's pretty good myself, honestly. So, over here, I've got compacted coal being made over here. Right here with sulfur and coal, compacted coal, and we'll follow it down the thing here. Got it coming over way over here. So up here, this is where my turbo oil is being made. I got coal running in. This is compacted, going into here, making turbo fuel. Okay, turbo fuel gets made into rocket fuel. No, that's not rocket fuel. That's turbo fuel. That's regular fuel. This is the fuel comes over here. The turbo fuel comes over here to the where I've got the rocket fuel being made, which is right here. And you see turbo fuel and nitric acid makes rocket fuel, and as a byproduct, you get more compacted coal. So now you can what I do is, and I have my when this compacted coal comes out, it goes to this organization for now, but extra goes right over here and sinks right back into the outsourcing of my compacted coal here, so it kind of blends in with the compacted coal that's being created, and I still get this way I can recycle a lot of my compacted coal. If I wanted to, I could probably just about cut off my or slow down the production of my compacted coal, and you just recycle the same compacted coal from the process. But meh, I like having extra stuff. Now, I was having to sink this compacted coal because it was clogging up the whole system. So what I want to do is, I was just thinking, wait a minute, compacted coal can be used in coal generators. So why not put that all that compacted coal to a good use? That's why I have this going here. I've got this backlog of compacted coal right here. I've gotten rid of the sink that it was going into, which I had it running up there. That's where that cutoff thing is right there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build a coal power plant using compacted coal. And I'm going to set it up a nice efficient looking way, kind of like how the rest of this looks, except for ignoring the random ass belts everywhere. But like the organization of how I do my belts and my my entrances, my water piping and all of that, like this whole system here. Pretty damn proud of it, honestly. This process, the way I like to do it. So we're gonna go over this right now and from scratch, how to set it up. You need refineries. No. Here we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't need damn refineries. What am I thinking? I'm a dumbass. Where's that? Coal power generators. That's what we need. We're gonna do this right in the middle here. I'm gonna go right to the edge, just about. I forgot. These things are huge. That's what she said. Okay, there we go. Does that stick over the edge there? No. Okay, I can't bring it. There's no outsourcing for this. I'm used to knowing so much high-end stuff lately. Everything has freaking extra stuff that's coming out you gotta worry about. So I think compacted coal burns slower too, so we'll see how this goes. For some reason, I don't have rotors in my being depoted right now. That is interesting because my damn home base, where all my storage is at, is way the hell over here. And I'm way the hell over here, and there's no planes in this game. 1 second. You know what? That's fine for now. We'll set up a dual. We'll set this up to where it can go dual in the future, but for now we'll do this. I really don't feel like going way the hell back over there. Okay, so I'm gonna set this on the floor here. Now there's different ways you can do this. You can go straight to the floor, and then have your splitter for coal come here. Have water come from underneath. Or you can do a straight line, one uses elevators, it goes around the pipes. I've got so many different ways I've done this, but this is my favorite way of doing it. It's so much cleaner. Why are you being weird? You know, this will work out. This way we can see if even this might be too many or not. So we'll find out how many we can run. We'll go ahead and set up the pipes for here. There we go. All right, now with that taken care of, I'm gonna grab some splitters. I think I have some splitters already. No, yeah. I'm gonna do regular splitters. There's no reason to have smart splitters here, not really. So we'll make the entrance coming from the left. I think that's gonna be good. It's not gonna be getting into the pipes there. No, it's not. All right, now we're gonna keep the splitter lined up, just like that. You have 2 lines happening there. You keep notice when there's 2 lines. There we go. Why you made like this? Of course, sometimes you have some server lag that will make that happen. If you're on a server, I mean. Single player might not have this issue as much, but if you're on a server, I mean, usually performance is better on a server, but at the same time, you're gonna have some issues when it comes to internet sometimes. Just the way it is. Now I'm gonna connect all these belts. I'm using I think Mark. What mark am I using for these? I'm using Mark 3 or Mark 4. I'm using Mark 4. Mark 4 belts. That's the typical one I like to use for most things. I rarely ever go with Mark 5s unless I'm trying to run some ore from a longer distance to where the factory's at, you know, that kind of thing. But usually I'll run Mark 4 most of the time. So, got that set up there. Now let's go downstairs. Downstairs, underneath. I'm going to change over to my hover thing here. I think I have some electricity. No, I don't have. Let me set up electricity over here. And we'll head downstairs and set the water up over there. Alright, after dealing with the local wildlife. Alright, let's see here. So, I've got 3 pumps over there. I'm not going to try to mess with those. I'm going to set up my own pumps for this process. Won't be no problem to do this at all. So, yeah, we'll set that up in a second, but first let's get our water going. Now ideally, I'm probably gonna put the ow, what the hell is she? Ideally, I want to put the platform down here. Probably would have been a smarter idea, be closer to the water, but we have some pretty high level pump things here right now, so we're not worried about it too much. So I'm gonna set up, I think right here is a good spot. Well, I'm gonna go back and respawn to my other area so I can see what the hell is going on with rotors. And just as I thought they were not being depoted, now they're being depoted. Anything over here not being depoted I need to know about? You got screws. Now I gotta make my way back to the other side of the damn map. And do my little trick I got here that helps me out a little bit. Okay. Now to go all the way to hell, which is, I am way over here, right there, and I gotta go way the hell over here. So yay! And here we go. Oh, really? There, lag bullshit. Come on now, run. There we go. Alright, as we come back in here, that's a long voyage. For a long voyage. If I can stick this landing without dying here. Oh, I ran out of fuel just at the end. Alright, switch back over to my other hover thing, because there we go. Alright, so now if you're wondering, one thing before I even get down here, you can do this the opposite way if you want to. You can actually set up these here and do the elevators going down and set up your belts on underneath if you wanted to instead. Or if you really wanted to, you can just avoid the whole underneath thing in general. Bring your pipe straight out here and you crossways right here on the outside of these right here. So it's just a couple of options you can do with that. This is how I'm going to do this here. I've got plenty of rotors now. Rotors are now going into the thing. So I'm going to come down here and set up the water extractors. Put them right over here and be good, I think. Alright. I'm going to do here, I'm going to connect this one to this one. Slap that right onto there. That should connect it, I believe. We'll find out. Pretty sure that's how it works. Connect all this, get it going. There we go. So those 3 should be now connected. They should be. I say they should be. We'll find. I have a way to find out if it is actually working or not. But yeah, there we go. Now we can actually set this. Come up here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a what you call it, a by logistics. Some of y'all know exactly how many it takes for this to work. So I'm gonna put this right here. Just I know it has a head length of like 10 by itself, so I'm gonna put this right here. Put this right about here, be fine, I think. Now it goes up to about 50, but it will slow down, I believe. So here's this up here. Before I even try to run this up there, I'm gonna set this up here first. I want to make sure this is nice and set up first. The organization on this needs to be perfect. Now I'm gonna kind of do the same thing I did down there. I think this might work. I haven't tried this before. Let me see. Oh, and it in place. That's probably not gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out here. I wish it'd be bright. There we go. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this as straight as possible. Now, the middle line is over here, so we'll do that. We'll do it over here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do instead? Can I put you on? Yes, I can. I want to line you up here as best as possible, just like that. I'm thinking I can do that. There we go. Now what I can do is here, I'm gonna make a straight line coming straight down here, all the way down, just like that. Now all I gotta do is set up these cross beams here, and this little arrow is gonna tell me when I'm lined up on this, just like that. The line, there we go. And awesome. That might not be perfect there, I don't think, so I'm gonna redo that one just in case. There we go. And you notice I have all my building pieces on my hotbar, the ones I'm doing for this particular build. Now I'm just gonna connect all this. There we go. And now I'm set up. If I want to do the generators on the other side as well, all we gotta do is do the same thing, and we'll space them out the same way those are spaced out, and we'll be able to get that all done in one easy, nice movement here. Now we just need to run water down to this right here. Now this is too far, so what we'll have to do is here do a pillar probably. I'm gonna build a pillar up or pillar down. Probably pillar down, probably better. A small concrete pillar. Line it up with this right here, kind of. So I want that straight on-ish. I kind of went off to the side because I don't want it to be. There we go. So now I'm gonna run the water pipe. Where are you at, water pipe? There you are. Bring you over here. Like that. So it looks nice. All right, let's go up here. Bring it right there. Bring you right there. Awesome. Now we just need to how's the water going there? The piping is not. Let me see what the wish there's a way to see if it's told me like exactly how far up it's going. We can go. I can probably tell. Let's see. No power. Okay. No wonder. Okay. That's got it's filling up there. 69 meters there. It's kind of going. It's gonna take a minute. Now I do recommend once you get the level 2 pipes unlocked, get those things going for all your water pump stuff. It makes things run so much better, especially if you're messing with turbo fuel and rocket fuel. You're gonna need to be able to push that fluid fast. So, and it's gonna be able to hold more, I think. 65.5. What is the flow rate? 0. Okay. So what we're gonna do is here we're gonna go ahead and put another thing in here. Unless it's just not able to get enough water. Is this thing producing water? Because it'll empty itself out. It is full. Are all of these full? That one's 199.1. 198.4. So let's see what happens here when we put a pump down here. Logistics. Level 2 mark pump. Let's put it right here. Now, technically, this is too close to the bottom to the other pump, but I don't care. Now, this should be moving a little bit faster. The flow rate is at 285 now. And now you see there's water going into here now, and the flow rate is looking good. 500. It's pushing almost up to 600 there. We may need to shard these 3 water things here. Now let me see it. Make sure this is middle one is draining here. Make sure that connection is actually happening right there. I'm not seeing it happen. We may have to reconfigure this. This thing may be lying to me right here. Yes, I believe it's lying to me, because these 2 are draining out like they're supposed to, and that one's not. So, I'm going to delete this one right here. We're going to delete this, and delete this. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a multi-plug thing right here, if I can get it to, I wish it would, okay, that's weird. I don't want to do that. Screw it, we'll put it right, I got an idea. Put that right there. Put the multi thing right there. It's not going to look pretty, but it's going to work. There we go. Now this thing should be draining out like it's supposed to be, and it's flowing in water like it's supposed to be. 600 M on the speed there. And we're going up here. This is climbing on the flow rate here. Flow rate is almost... Don't always go by this bubble right here. You want to look at that flow rate. That is the important thing. That is how fast the water is going through that pipe, and how fast it's going to fill when it's filling up there. So you want that flow rate, and the fact that it's not, only thing it's filling right now is pipes, is not even going into those generators yet, that is not a good sign on the flow rate. So you want to have a higher flow rate. Now the problem with reason why there's not a high flow rate, 1, because everything's filling up right here, but 2, because the water pressure isn't that strong. So, and are these things staying, now they're gonna fill up eventually. 163, so it's not really making water, it's not draining out anymore. 173, 175, it is filling up as it is, so we want to make sure these are nice and full before we go ahead and turn this whole thing on. So we'll go ahead and get the I'm going to turn these generators on standby. This way, when I connect in the compacted coal, it'll have time for them to get set up here. They are all full. Oh, this one does not have water. Why do you not have water? You have 0. You have 0. You have 0. You have 0, and you have water. What is going on here? You have water, and you have water. Now, does the one up top have water? Let me see. And the pipe, I mean? These are problems you're going to run into. No, it does not. So I'm going to try a little trick here. Sometimes this works. Let's see. There it is. Okay. This one didn't have water, so we're going to put some water in that one. Now, that one's going to have water. Yes, it is. How's this one? No water. Sometimes, especially if you're on a server, this can easily happen. And there we go. Now we got water going into here. Alright, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna stand all these on standby because I don't want to when I feed in this coal, I don't want it to start burning it right away. I want everything to be nice and primed up and ready to go. And I actually have some compacted coal on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in here. Now what I'm gonna do is, because I like to have organization and it look nice-ish, so I'm gonna put a elevator thing here. There we go. Now that's connected. That's going to go in there. And now we gotta come down here. I'm gonna put my elevator right there. Now I'm gonna run everything underneath here. Make it look nice. My general rule of thumb is I don't like clipping if I can help it. Now we should have compacted coal coming through here. I'm not sure why we're not. What the hell? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. There we go. That's ugly, but it works. That's what she said. Maybe? No, maybe not. That was not exactly a good selling point there. I got it all set on standby, so I don't want it to work yet. The water looks to be doing okay. That water is not. Renew you. There we go. Now it's filling up. And that's filling up there. Awesome. The water pressure is not good right now. Not the best. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It keeps dropping. It's still... I don't like that. So before I even get this going, do I have any power shards on me is the question. I should have some in the depot, I think. Yes, I do. Not much. I've been stealing all of our power shards lately. I need to go back and replace some of them. I have not been contributing to the production of power shards lately. I've just been depleting them consistently. So we're going to shard one at a time on this and see until we can get a nice flow rate happening. I don't want to run out of water. I don't want it to be jumping around. I don't want to see power surges where it turns on and off. Okay, they're full now. Let's go see up here. Now we can go ahead. Now they're all full of compacted coal. We'll turn these on one by one here. Now I do believe compacted coal does burn slower than regular coal. So we'll see if we got enough supply of compacted coal to keep these things going. Now let's make a very marginal line of extra electricity right here. You see this right here? I mean, it's so damn marginal. But the idea is to recycle. You know what I'm saying? Recycle things, you know? No point in having stuff go to waste. Might as well use it to make more ozone killing stuff. So, yeah, we got more power coming from this. And like I said, coal power plants compared to this coal is usually flying through these belts. This is barely moving. We should have no problem copying, mirroring this over here. Shouldn't have much of a problem at all. Yeah, this wouldn't be an issue at all. I can actually go ahead and copy this. It is having not a problem. The water is staying good. It's only burning, it's filling up so fast on the water. We're fine on the water. It's doing good. Let me check the flow rate on the main pipe here. Make sure the flow rate's good. Flow rate, I mean, it's flowing. Because it's constantly filling up. When it stops moving, the flow rate stops. But it's staying full. That's the thing. Current amount in pipe full. So yeah, so it's the flow rate is important, and so is how much is in the pipe. Yeah, we can definitely get another set of these going. Now this is kind of ugly right there, but it's fine. Now we got this pretty much mirrored over here now, set up. We got, what's this, 1, 2, 3 on each, is it 6 on each side? No, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6 on each side. And now I can set up the water. Won't be no problem at all. This is going to be super easy because I've already got these things here. Now it's going to be a little bit crooked because the fact that it's a different angle and all of that. Oops, wrong way. Too fast. Moving too fast. There we go. And there we go. Now we've got... it still looks nice in unison, even though it's kind of different there. Now this is going to fill up with water. It's going to fill up with coal. It's already filled up and it's not having an issue at all. What's these... do I still have an overflow? I do. That's not even moving there. That is now empty, and this is now... this is still full here, so it's fine. And still have compacted coal flowing in from the turbo fuel that's being made over here. No problem there. Only problem is I'm not having... well, I am having outsource of turbo fuel, but it's not moving fast enough. Which means I'm going to need to put in some more generators here to suck up... not turbo fuel, but rocket fuel. Generators to suck up that rocket fuel. Which a couple of these are blueprints we got off line. This right here we've added to the server. It's got 12 compacted in one. It's great. Need a lot of power out of those. I plan on doing about 4 more of those. No problem. Along with the big ass setup of these, just to use that compacted coal for something good. Now we can set up the power for these. Okay, how's the water doing in these? They got water, they got compacted coal. We're good to go. It is making more power. We're at now 44 kilowatts, 44,000 kilowatts of power. And that coal is barely moving. It is moving so slow. Compacted coal is amazing. And if you wanted to, if you get into sulfur early on and you're able to unlock compacted coal, you can just you can make compacted coal from sulfur and coal, and just make compacted coal there, and you'll get a lot more energy out of your coal, and you'll be, especially if you're short on coal in the early game and you have sulfur and you want to make that compacted coal, you can do that to run your power, your coal generators, and it's going to save you on coal, allowing you to use coal on other things like steel. So that's something that I can definitely look into. Let me check on the water flow down here, make sure we're still good to go. That flow rate is still, it's full. It is full, and the flow rate is about the same as it was. So it's the 3 down there that have the 1 shard in each are doing just fine. We're running all of these coal plants, because now if this was regular coal and not compacted coal, I would have a water issue. That would not be enough water. But because the fact that it's burning so much slower and using so much less, it is now using less water than a regular coal would. Well, guys, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, make sure y'all squoosh that like button. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and slap the notification bell for future videos coming out just like this one. Check out some other my other videos I did in Satisfactory. Check out the last one I did on a basic setup for a basic factory, making some basic things, an easy, simple layout. Check that video out, guys, and y'all have an awesome day.